Hey Scorpio, what's up? Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a timeless tarot and oracle message for you, asking what's coming towards you at the time of seeing this. Only take what resonates, of course. Never give all your power away to tarot. If you would like me to pray for you, if you'd like other Scorpios to pray for you and cross watchers, say hi in the comments section, leave an emoji or share what you're going through. It's what this channel's all about. It's a community, it's a loving one. Sealed out with my intention. Only love and light, you guys. We start with, woo, I have power. It is real. I have power, period. It is real, period. I want to get a mudra card and then we'll get into the tarot. Yeah, so take only what resonates, you guys. Not all messages for you on YouTube are going to be meant for you, right? So you have to be discerning. If you feel generous today, please hit the like button. That's all, getting all that stuff out of the way. It's important. Okay, vitality, get a move on. There's a lot of wands energy. God, who else had this? Was it Sagittarius? A lot of energy coming through your reading. Vitality, get a move on. And this is how you empower the message. You can simply make the okay sign and then rest your thumb on the tip of the other thumb. So if you like to meditate, if you like to hold this while you're listening to the reading, and the meaning is, I am transfused with universal vital energy, which refreshes my spirit and caresses my soul. I have power. It is real. Now, you know who got that? Libra. I don't know if that means anything to you, but Libra got that in their reading. I have power. It is real. All right. Come on, Scorpio. What's coming towards Scorpio? What do they need to know about? We have clarity. Ace of Swords, excuse me. Hey, if you've been waiting for anything to come through, information, learning something, communications around something that represents your stability. So it could be your home, it could be a job, it could be even like an event you've been planning or to go to, reaching a milestone of sorts. That has seemed like unstable. Is this going to go through, or is this, I'm just going to get this right out there because it's a very strong message. It's not going to apply to everybody, but the Four of Wands upside down, this could be kind of a shaky, unstable foundation. This could be like, am I going to get that housing, or am I going to get that loan for that? This is clarity. So this is really good news for you. You're going to be getting clarity on this. What else? Scorpio. And your progress moving forward. This is waiting for your ships to come in. This is putting action to a plan. Love that. Yes. And then Knight of Cups coming towards you. Who's this Knight of Cups? Knight of Cups carries a message of the heart or representing emotion. There's our wands. Boo. So you are getting a move on for sure. Vitality, get a move on. Do this right now if you are not driving. Don't do it if you're driving. This is not a very good way to steer a wheel. We have somebody coming forward who is making kind of a passionate offer, a compassionate offer. This is where the emotions and the world of action kind of intermingle. This is Knight of Cups. Now, this could be representing love, a relationship, but regardless if it's a relationship or not, the energy is the same. And this is somebody who's being moved with emotion to offer something to you, representing action. So if we're going to break that down, that could be lust, that could be love, that could be like taking a tumble in the sack, because this can be a very passionate and lusty ace. Or this is somebody who's like very being called, listening to their sensitivities, their emotions, and their intuition to come forward and offer a project, like a trip, something in the realm of action. How to break it down for you. Just like got into the detail of it. But what else do we need to know? This is an act of reciprocity, equality, balance, generosity. This is a time for allowing yourself to receive. So it's equal give and take. It's a really beautiful reading so far. I'm loving this energy. This is nice. I'm like bathing in the energy for Scorpio. What's this Four of Wands? I want to kind of go back through and like just unpack this further. So now we're going to get into the more detail. Four of Wands. What else? This is great. A lot of you guys that are receiving this message, you've been waiting to receive it. You've been waiting, and it's called on your patience. It's maybe stressed you out in the meantime. Either way, this allows you to move forward and take the reins of a situation with the Emperor card. After a period of waiting, possibly within this period, you might have gotten some perspective that you didn't have before. It was like you're forced into it because this was not stable. So whether it was your job, your home, there's just something about this waiting forced you into kind of gaining a perspective, which is actually the silver lining in it. It's like there's a gift in all that. And I think that perspective has something to do with, man, when I get control of this situation, this is what I'm going to do. You know, like maybe it had something to do with stepping into the role of the leader, of the emperor, taking control of the situation. Communication, Queen of Swords, taking control of the situation. So this is the catalyst for everything. Receiving this clarity, and the aces all land in your lap as a gift. So there's nothing you can do, say, or finagle to get this. This is like the universe is finally letting the floodgates open, and this clarity is coming through in the form of a message, an email, a text. It could be anything that carries information, because it clarifies the outline of a plan. It clarifies with the Queen of Swords where the walls are, the boundaries, the walls, the rules, the truth. Queen of Swords and King of Swords always want truth. So sometimes they represent lawyers, sometimes surgeons. You know, these are people, analysts, advisors. They're working with facts. So because you have this facts, you can move forward. It's a total transformation. It rebalances the situation completely. And now we've got forward momentum with that Three of Wands. Well-earned, Scorpio. You're going to be very happy, patting yourself on the back. I think that there's aspects of this that have forced you to like be the best version of yourself in the realm of patience. Tell me more about this. Okay. Knight of Cups. Moving fast. If there was any silence between you two, you're coming out of that. I think, what is this? What a contradiction. One sec. New deck of cards. I have to understand this before I say anything. You know, y'all rule over the death card, right? Death and rebirth. You recognize endings. You don't dilly-dally when you see an ending. Okay, you know what? I feel like there's almost an ultimatum or a realization here that something's toxic. It's got to go. The energy is very strong. It's fast moving. I feel like it's coming from you. I feel like it's you making the call. You being like, okay, I got the information I needed. Now I know what I got to do. You're getting out of here. And I feel like this Knight of Cups in response is humbly and with some humility trying to show you with actions that they're not done with you yet. What about this Death card? Yeah, man. Two of Cups in reverse. This has been out of alignment for a while. But why are we getting the Six of Pentacles, which is like generosity, reciprocity, a rebalancing? This could even be somebody's not holding up their end of things. They're maybe not getting that job. They're not paying the bills. They're not showing you with action that they can be trusted, and that, you know, you're interpreting it in an emotional way. And you're like, well, if you want to be with me, then step up. Or if you are going to be a partner with me on this, then you need to do this and this and this. You need to be responsible. There's very much something they need to show you in a very practical way that they are your equal and that they are supportive of you. And we have the King of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the the Queen of Cups there. The Queen of Cups is you, boo. You need them to step up in the energy of the King of Pentacles. That's boss energy. That is like provider. It has a paternal kind of fatherly vibe. It's like, I need you to step up. Somebody you can count on. And I think they know time's up and they have to show you with action. So again, we go back to how I was unpacking this. It's through the realm of emotions they're led to make an offer representing action. Sometimes it's lusty. So what can I tell you guys at this point? Advice for my Scorpios. Let's get a new deck of cards. Advice for my dear Scorpios. Remember, I have power. It is real. Vitality. Get a move on. All right. Justice. This is a major rebalancing, and justice is yours. So I love it when the Justice card comes out. It's ruled by Libra. She's holding an Ace of Swords in one hand, right? That information. And due to that information, there's a rebalancing. There's a scale in her left hand. Your right, my left. So I love it when we get the Justice card because it means that things are karmically underneath and on the surface working out as they should. Rebalancing. And you have had, if this applies, then go check them out. You've had 2 readings in a row. I know this is a timeless reading, and so I'll give you a date for these. In August, I released 2 readings in a row that had to do with almost an obsessive energy, an energy around you that maybe it was you. Roles can be reversed, but an energy there in your readings that was mirroring the other. And it was kind of, there's a fakeness to it. It was just on the surface, but there was something almost obsessive and kind of clingy about the energy. I don't know if that pertains to you, but there's a lot packed into those readings if you choose to go see them. What else? Advice for my Scorpios. So knowing that the justice will prevail, that this is looking good. 9 of Cups and the Fool. You're having a fresh start in your life. You're going to be very happy. Specifically this kind of happiness. The one where you feel grateful for yourself, gratitude for the decisions you've made, almost like you can give yourself a pat on the back. I love that for you. The Fool is a brand new start. What do we say yes to? Listening to your intuition. You are highly in tune with your intuition. This is beautiful. King of Cups. This is also leveling up. So we saw you earlier as a Queen of Cups in this reading. This is an opportunity where you're actually leveling up as a water sign. And that is in a place of intuition, sensitivity, and compassion, but also like holding your own there. This is not just giving willy-nilly, like, because you think it's, that's what you're supposed to do. This is also saying no where you need to say no. And you can do it with compassion. That's awesome. One more. I just am loving this for you. So one more, Scorpio. Say yes to. What do we say yes to? So we say yes to your intuition. We say yes to this new journey. We say yes to the leveling out, the balancing of everything. You get information here, a clarity with the Ace of Swords that once you see it, we can't unsee it. And you're using that sword to cut through bullshit. And we finish off with the Nine of Pentacles. This is, check it out. If you have a chance to Google, this is going to be your spirit animal. The Nine of Pentacles is total independent energy. You can provide for yourself. You don't have to rely on others to make you happy. This is fully invested in yourself and your independence. Whatever that means to you. I'm sending you off with love and light from one water baby to another. Consider liking and subscribing if you haven't yet, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.